by me, Karen Mullins. I would like a new thought, please, preferably from the heart.
Would you now?
Yes.
Why, you've had lots and lots of new thoughts. What's wrong with them?
Oh, those old things. They are all tattered and worn now. I can barely stand to think them. I want something new.
From the heart?
Yes, preferably.
I'm not sure I can give you one from the heart. How will I know if it's from the heart or the head? They are dreadfully hard to distinguish.
Just try to get one from the heart. I'll be satisfied with the effort. Excuse me, what was that for? Do you doubt my sincerity?
Your sincerity? No, never. That I do not doubt. Your ability to be satisfied, however, is quite suspect.
Yes, I see your point. You try for a new idea from the heart, and I will attempt to relish it. Deal?
Deal. Red, blue, blue, green, blue, yellow, orange, purple, purple, red.
Oh, why that is new. I quite like it. What does it mean?
How should I know what it means? You asked me for a new thought, and there it is.
How ridiculous. What good is a new thought if I don't know what it means? It's utterly useless. Now what was that for?
I sigh, for it appears you wanted a thought from the head after all, and that, my dear, is nothing new.
We Are Asleep by Amanda Porter. I keep watching for rain, but there are only flames burning through my heart, sizzling through my veins. I keep praying for water, but there are only ashes, covering my hope, covering the masses. Burn, 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 and we don't even see. We can't feel the pain because it seems like peace. Yearn, 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 and we don't know why. This world can't fill the hole that eats at us from inside.
Missing You Both by Nina Soden, written for her sister Nicole and her brother-in-law Chris. As each day passes, I miss you more, knowing each day will be harder than the one before. It's hard to leave those you hold so dear, knowing that they'll no longer be so near. It seems like yesterday when growing up we would play. You pulled my hair and I pulled yours. I think 2 or 3 times we even broke doors. When you got older and moved away, our friendship grew stronger with each passing day. Together again we would be soon, making me happy, all filled with glee. Then the time came and we had to split, but this time I knew it somehow fit. The man in your life was getting more serious, and somehow he just became a part of us. At first, he wouldn't even sit down. Then Dad threw a fit with a big old frown. As time went on and your love grew, marriage was coming, as we all knew. Now a husband for you and a brother for me. What trouble would come would be fun to see. There were keys on the roof and water all over the floor, and someone kept pounding on the locked door. Now I look back and I can say with pride, I was the smart one to run in the bathroom and hide. Now, don't think that because you just joined the Marines that I still can't fit into your jeans. I can't imagine another brother so cool as the one my sister gave me the day she married you. Now you are a teacher molding young minds, watching our youth get excited with all their new finds. And she is a lawyer, defending the law and hunting for suits at every mall. How proud I am of the two of you. Can now be seen in these words so true. You turned your dreams into a reality. You followed your hearts to be what you wanted to be. Few have tried this, and even less succeed. But in my heart, I knew you both were born to lead. So hear me now and hear me clear. I love you both and hold you dear. I miss you both in every way, but we'll all get through it day by day.
Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer by Henry Percy French. The sons of the prophet were valiant and bold and quite unaccustomed to fear, but the bravest I saw in the tribes of the Shah was Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer. This son of the desert in battle aroused could spit 20 men on his spear. A terrible warrior, both sober and soused, was Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer. If you wanted a man to encourage the van, or harass a foe from the rear, or to storm a redoubt, you had only to shout for Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer. There are heroes aplenty and men known to fame in the troops that were led by the Tsar, but the bravest of these was a man by the name of Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. He could imitate Irving, play euchre and pool, and perform on the Spanish guitar. In fact, quite the cream of the Muscovite team was Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. The ladies all loved him. His rivals were few. He could drink them all under the bar. As gallant a rank, there was no one could rank with Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. Now one day, this bold Russian had shouldered his gun and donned his most truculent sneer. Downtown he did go, where he trod on the toe of Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer. "Young man," quoth the Bulbul, "has life grown so dull that you're anxious to end your career? Vile infidel, know you have trod on the toe of Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer. So take your last look at the sunshine and brook and send your regrets to the Tsar. By this I imply you're going to die, Mr. Ivan Skavinsky Skavar." Quoth Ivan, "My friend, your remarks in the end will avail you but little, I fear, for you ne'er will survive to repeat them alive, Mr. Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer." Then this bold Mameluke drew his trusty shabuk with a cry of Allah Akbar, and with murderous intent he ferociously went for Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. Then they parried and thrust, then they sidestepped and cussed, till their blood would have filled a great pot. The philologist blokes, who seldom crack jokes, say hash was first made on that spot. They fought all that night neath the pale yellow moon. The din it was heard from afar, and great multitudes came, so great was the fame of Abdul and Ivan Skavar. As Abdul's long knife was extracting the life, in fact he was shouting, "Hurrah!" He felt himself struck by the wily Kalmuck, Count Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. The Sultan drove by in his red-breasted fly, expecting the victor to cheer, but he only drew nigh to hear the last sigh of Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer. Tsar Petrovich, too, in his spectacles blue, rode up in his new trusted car, and he got there in time to exchange the last line with Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. A loud-sounding splash from the Danube was heard, resounding o'er meadows afar. It came from the sack, fitting close to the back of Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. There's a tomb rises up where the blue Danube flows, engraved therein characters clear. "Ah, stranger, while passing, please pray for the soul of Abdulla, Bulbul, Ameer." A Muscovite maiden her lone vigil keeps 'neath the light of the pale polar star, and the name that she mutters as oft as she weeps is Ivan Skavinsky Skavar. The sons of the prophet were hardy and bold, and quite unaccustomed to fear. But the bravest I saw in the tribes of the Shah was Bulbul Ameer.